Music and Talk with Mike Live.
This person, I've come to Vegas now. This is my second or third time I've come to Vegas. And every time I come, she comes on my show. And it's such a delight to have just a nice human being. I think that's why I kind of wanted to get into that human factor. Because she's just such a nice human being. She's got this glow about her every time she steps in the building. She goes by ReRe, and she's live with me right here. Music and Talk with Mike Live. What's up, ReRe?
What's the deal, Mike?
Doing?
Man, thank you for allowing me to come back, hang with you, and do this again. I love being here, man. Vegas is my second home.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting, too, about you, ReRe? This is the one thing that I really admire about you. Yeah. You got this, chill talk about you. I don't know what it is. It's almost like you could have a storm around you, but when you start talking, ReRe, it's like, yo, I'm just here. I love life. I'm chill. Does that come from, your family? Where does this kind of Zen mode come from?
Yeah, because, I think it's, and, I always bring him up, and he here with me today. But I more so got that from my father. He take it as far as, if you feeling down, throw it on the mic, do something with it. Don't just sit there and, ponder on what's going on.
Wow.
Elevate that. With pain come, progress, you feel me? And prosper, everything, power comes from a pain. So, you have to go through things to understand and go through life. So, it might not be terrible or, everything might not be bad in that moment. Just don't take it as it's, okay, I'm in a bad spot. Something's coming after that. It's a lesson learned. I'll take it. That's the best way to explain it.
Well, you're the calm in the storm. You know what I'm saying? You're the calm in the storm. And you have a special person with you today. And I'm just glad he's here right now. Can we shout out your Pops one time?
Hey, what's up, Pops?
Pops is in the building right now.
Pippin Young in the building. Pomona.
And it's nice, too, because, Pomona, can we talk about Pomona one time? Can we just shout Pomona out one time?
Man, that's my dad. What's happening, Pops? What's going on? You feel me? He loves that town. You feel me? And that's where my birthplace. You feel me? We going to represent it to the fullest.
Yeah. Shout out to Pomona. Look, the other day, it's so funny how small this music industry is.
Very small.
If you look on my YouTube channel right now, Mike Live 100, I keep it 100. Big Percy, I interviewed Big Percy.
Shout out to P.
Yeah, and he shouted your pops out. You know what I mean? And the fact that you come from that, you're like a young person, but an old school. You got a kind of an old school vibe to you.
Oh yeah.
You did a tour that you went on that I was really. I mean, this is one of the biggest West Coast tours ever.
Yeah.
The Up and Smoke tour.
Oh no, it's a Puff Pass.
Oh, Puff Pass. I'm sorry.
Oh, see, bringing that up. See, no, that's just to say we need another one, right?
We need another one.
And I've been how many times? I'm gonna let him answer that. But I've been throwing this on my Pops P, Big A. Y'all all heard me say, "What's up with Up and Smoke?" I mean,
why don't we do that?
Feel me?
Why don't we? I think
bring it to existence.
Your Pops is coming on the show next. I'm gonna talk to him about that.
I'm all for it.
But right now, it's all about you.
Oh yeah, but back to that Puff Pass tour. I was on the part 2 Puff Pass tour, and that was with the West Coast guys. I'm gonna call them guys because that's exactly what they are.
Yeah.
It was E40, Snoop Dogg, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Too Short, E40, so many. DJ Quick, Second to None, my Pops to be exact, you feel me?
Second to None.
Yeah, you feel me? And they all came out. It was amazing. And forgive me if I didn't mention, Corrupt and Warren G.
Man, come on.
Come on. We was all there. So, Pomona, Long Beach.
Yeah.
We showed out and came to do our thing, and that's exactly what we did. We hit everything in the States.
Yeah.
And we did it hard. Opening acts, we tore it down. No, feel me?
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
This is a new year.
Absolutely.
I'm seeing a couple things kind of go into this year from last year, and I'm not liking that.
Well, yeah,
You know what I mean? There's a couple things that,
But Mike, you've been in this business, so sometimes you got to take the good with the bad.
Absolutely.
It started off, some stuff been going where they done stormed the Capitol, but look, Bobby Smurder's home. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Boys is touching down, so thank God for that. So that's what I'm gonna take the good with the bad, but hope the good come harder.
I said it earlier. You got this positive, just Zen attitude about you, and I love it.
Yeah, gotta stay chill.
I want to ask you about the music for you right now.
Oh, yeah.
Where is ReRe right now? What are you working on? And kind of give me a glimpse of what we can expect.
I'm gonna say this: I got my bearings, and I'm moving full speed ahead. I just dropped a single called "Cut It Out," and the song speaks for itself.
Cut it out.
Yeah. So, the record is basically about everybody likes to give their opinion. Sometimes it's the wrong one, and if you feel like somebody getting at you in a difficult way, it's the perfect song to give it to them too, because you know you can tell them to cut it out in all ways. Like mind your business, you feel me? My business is not yours. You feel me?
Cut it out.
Just cut it out.
That's what it is.
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
Who's like 2 or 3 people in your life that you was like, oh no, I gotta cut this person out? Was it an ex? Was it a teacher? Was it I don't know what, you know?
You know, I ain't gonna get them the limelight, but you know, I'm gonna just say they was lessons learned.
Lessons
it could be
learned.
friends, business partners, whatever it may be. Everybody, like sometimes the vibe not right. You gotta
Step
spot
back,
that
yeah.
and get back on him. You know, let them, you know, do what they gotta do. And you do what you gotta do.
Look, you know, I'm really interested now because obviously you've been doing this music thing. You grew up in it with your family. What's something that you remember just growing up, you know, because I know your pops is in the building right now. This is for him. I'm asking this because I want him to, you know, hear this answer. Growing up and listening to music, what was something that inspires you through your pops and everything like that?
Every time you ask me a question, I got to go deep and be honest. So
Yeah.
I think, the funniest moment with my dad, I think this is when he first heard me rapping. I found his recorder. And I was going off, cussing, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. So he called the house, and he was like, put ReRe on the phone. I'm like, damn, he mad. So I'm like, what's up, Dad? And he was like, hey, you going through my stuff? I'm like, yeah. He was like, I heard you spit some songs on my recorder. He was like, all right. He was like, but leave my stuff alone. Yeah. That was good, though, but don't touch my shit. And, you know, and I heard it like.
Dad instinct kicked in real quick. He's like,
I seen that he was mad that I went through, but, you know, I think he was excited that he heard me rap. So I think that was the moment he felt like, oh, yeah, she liked this shit. So,
that's dope.
yeah.
That's dope. Well, look, you know, I know you come from the music, you know. Who's somebody that you were like, if I could work with this artist, I'd love to work with this artist? Who's somebody you want to work with? It could be anybody. It could be from a West Coast legend to a, you know, whoever, you know, but they got to be alive, somebody who's alive.
I mean, I say it all the time. I think I brought it to your attention. Probably like my era. I'm always say Snow the Product. I just like her work ethic, bro.
You show love to female MCs every time.
She a demon when it comes to this microphone, and I appreciate her because her topics be so different. Than no disrespect to the women that like talking about the body yaddy yaddies and all that, and I appreciate it. You feel me? That's our thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like my lane, I like to get on some savage shit. Like when I say savage shit, I mean that. Like, and I just like Snow because she about her business and she switch it up in so many ways, and her work ethic is crazy. So I'm gonna always.
Are you getting closer to doing a record with her?
Man, I know she
my tweets aren't going through to her.
I don't know. You know, she got her whole ranch right now. Let me tell you, she doing her thing. That's why I'm like, I'm peeping it. So I'm in due time, and I'm gonna wait for my time. But I'm saying, like, far as that, Snow, she the only one that really. I would say I beg for a verse from. Like, I've been around a lot of great people. I've been in the studio with so many legends, you know. Yeah. Rest in peace, Badass, 3-6 Mafia, Criminal. They all been. I've touched down with all of them.
Wow.
I've seen them. So it's somebody that I really want to work with. I would have to say Snow, not to give her like a whole segment and shit like I'm begging.
That's dope.
Dope. I think that'll be live.
You know, you showing love to Snow. We've talked about her before.
Yeah.
Other female MCs that you show love to. It's
Absolutely.
Interesting. You know, I'm not going to dive into some crazy. I'm Mike Live. I keep that shit 100, and I'm live with it. There's a lot of female rappers that think they way too big out here.
And that's
I'm
fine.
sorry to say it. I'm not going to be. I'm just going to call it out. And that's why I brought up the Zen moment with you, because you're different. You're not on that. I truly believe that the ones that think they too good will be in and right the fuck out. It's going to happen very quickly. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, ReRe, I know you're going to be here for a long time. Your pop's been doing music for a long time. It's in your blood.
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
ReRe, I do want to ask you, the album you're working on, right? Is it official now? Is it out yet? Or what do we got going on?
I was thinking about dropping the album, but right now I'm about to work on these visuals, so I'm gonna be dropping singles like crazy for right now, and I think that's gonna satisfy me, let alone everybody else. I think that's what I want to do. So
your happiness.
Yeah, I want these videos. So y'all gonna get a lot of videos now. I'm working on you know, there's a lot of business talk. I don't want to say too much or jinx it, but yeah, I'm on it.
That's what it is. ReRe, Mike Live, Music and Talk. You're going to perform one live here, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to perform that New Year, New Me for y'all.
Well, let's do that. I want to do that right here.
Got it, Mike. Appreciate it.
Music and Talk with ReRe. You can follow her on Instagram, ReRe ReRe.
And that's on 2. That's ReRe on 2. The number 2. Look me up on my IG,
Yep.
Snapchat,
Yep.
Facebook.
Yep.
I'm even on TikTok. Y'all go look me up and use my,
You
stream
dancing on
that.
TikTok? What you doing on
Man,
there?
I got sounds on there. They be
You got sounds.
telling you that's
So
going.
you
If y'all go up
sounds.
there,
You're not doing all those little like funky
Nah,
dances?
you feel me? I ain't made no videos yet. I'm taking my time with that, but I'm gonna get with that.
When you do that, let me know, because then I'll do
I'ma
my
get
first
with
one
it.
with
I'ma
you.
get
How
with
about
it.
that?
Yeah,
we can
on
both
me
do
and
one
Mike,
together.
we gonna do one. We gonna
We
do
can
one of
both
these
dance
challenges.
because I'm not on that. You know what I mean? But it's okay. It's okay. I ain't mad at you if you are.
Hit the June bug one time on them.
That's it. Right. That's what it is.
All right.
ReRe, Mike Live, Music and Talk, another interview.
Yeah,
you know
that.
what it is. Go follow ReRe. Get to know ReRe. She's a really sweet woman, and it's always a pleasure when you come on this show.
Yeah, man. Appreciate your time.
Much love to you.
Music and talk.
Keeping everything live. You already know.